ご苦労だった。お前からの援護の一つもなかったが、マスターとしては十分役に立った。相応に疲労しているだろう。ゆっくりと休め。無論あちらでだが。
After winning the battle, we're welcomed back home with empty silence. It didn't hurt for Altera to gather her new recruits in this room. Specifically, she may be called the King of Conquerors in here.
無駄に控えさせるつもりはない。かの王が戦う時が来れば、その時に招集する。ここは未明領域だ。私と私のマスターであるお前しか居続けることはできない。
It's a place for no one else but you and I. It just sounds like she's really into me, is all I'm just saying, you know. That makes sense. If this is Umbral Star's territory, it would be hard for even a top servant to materialize here. After all, this place belongs to the world's greatest enemy. So Altera has no friends in battle.
なんだ。私に言いたいことがあるなら言ってみろ。なら石室へ戻れ。必要が来ればまた出陣になる。
I like a girl that bosses me around and will be real.
魔力の回復もお前の重要な役目だ。いいな、マスター。
Prisoner. Prisoner or not, I am her master. I could channel mana and use command seals, even if it's not exactly the same in her case. Principles are still similar. So maybe there's something I could do for the world. Not necessarily something heroic per se, but
お帰りなさい、私のマスター。無事に戻ってくれましたね。ごめんなさい。たくさん魔力を使わせてしまって。戦う時はいつも全力ですから、あなたには時にきつい思いをさせてしまうかもしれません。でも、どうかご安心を。魔力すべてを吸い尽くしてしまったりはしません。
oh, she's a good girl.
外の私は少し怖かったかもしれないけれど、優しくしますから。そういう風に気をつけますね。
Her choice of words makes it sound like they're two different people. Everything about here, Altera, especially in battle, is the opposite of her. Her expressions, her body language, even her tone of voice. But they both have the same divine look to them, even those same red eyes. Her gentle manner stirs something inside me, a small, hesitant feeling, even though I know she's an enemy monster. Maybe she and I could talk more. But the bits and pieces of my memory are warning me, saying I should fight, be suspicious of her, be afraid of her, fulfill my duty. If I really have become her master, I should try to control and subdue her any way I can. No, that would be wrong. No, I'll hold off. If she does call herself the enemy, and even if she did just defeat one of the world's greatest protectors, whichever Altera she is, I can still talk to her. Even hear Altera, as much as she acts like a killing machine, still has feelings, I think.
どうかされましたか？あ、もしかして疲れてしまってます？それなら宝具あまり使わないようにしないといけませんね。
See, we could talk like this. We could share our ideas and our opinions and our feelings. And maybe...
ごめんなさい。これに入れちゃいますね。少しは回復の効果もあるはずですから。 ちょこんとして可愛いですね。
Oh, don't be cute.
念のために言っておきますね。もうあなたには必要ないかもしれませんが、すれ違いは悲しいですから。私のマスター、私の虜。あなたにはこれからも今日のように外で戦ってもらいます。もちろんもう一人の私と一緒です。決して逆らわないでください。逆らったらあなたの電脳体を破壊します。私は通常の英霊とはあり方が異なる。仮にマスターを失っても、いくらか体力を多く消費するだけで活動は可能だ。
It looks like I should forget everything I know about how masters and servants work together. I'm the one who'll have to obey her. Controlling her command seals is out of the question.
自分の命の保護を最優先にする。それが人間でしょ。その本能に従ってください。何も恥じることではないはずですよね。私を恐れようと嫌おうと、ええ、一向に構いません。ですがあなたはもう私のマスターです。それをお忘れなきよう。
Looks like I'm utterly trapped here. Can't go on like this. At this rate, I'll end up helping the Umbral Star, whether I want to or not. I'm out of ideas for now. If I could just get out of this cage, do something as soon as possible. He's watching. Definitely watching. It's like her eyes are boring a hole in me. Does Titan Altera even sleep at all? If not, is she just gonna keep staring at me? Titan Altera doesn't seem violent. She seems willing to talk. But if she keeps me here long enough, she might eventually talk me into helping her destroy the world. Chapter 2. The Ancient Contract. Mere? Orse? The Titan's Dark Tomb. I'm being watched. She's been watching me like this entire time. Awkward silence? I have no idea what to say or whether I should say anything. Or whether she's even thinking about talking to me. Just like that, all day. Literally. She's been staring at me continuously, with the same smile, without ever getting tired or bored. Did I say all day? It's been a week. That's how long it's been since we beat the King of Conquerors. Yep, 1 week. 7 days, give or take. Space doesn't work the same way in here as it does outside, but time still does. And here we are, same cavern, same treasure on the floor, same cage, same Titan. I want out. Staring at the same 4 walls for the last 7 days has given me an incredible case of cabin fever. But I can't go anywhere. All I can do is what she's doing. Be right here, watch her like she's watching me.
私のマスター？そういえば空腹ではありませんか？ここにいてくれるだけで電脳体の維持に支障はありませんが、でも人間はお腹が空くものでしょ？ごめんなさい。私は自分のことばかりでそんなことにも気づかなくて。どうぞ。栄養たっぷりのリソースです。このままじゃ食べられませんね。 そのくらいはわかります。
What is a turkey dinner?
どうですか？これならあなたの口に合うと思うのですが、データの外装を変換しただけでちゃんとしたお料理とは少し異なるものですけれど、美味しくなるように精一杯設計しました。
Well, it's slightly better. Your unexpected kindness throws me off balance. And my observations, including the ones about how to escape, are teaching me more about her. The Titan in the cavern, the servant who controls her master, a monster called Altera. Not quite a heroic spirit, smile on the bearing of a goddess. Her guard is completely down, still watching me, but not as carefully. I know that because I've been watching her the whole time. Every movement, every word. She doesn't suspect a thing.
マスター？早く食べてくださらないと、冷めて。あ、いいえ、冷めにくいように設定はちゃんとしました。でも、出来たてがおすすめですから。
Off the stove? Didn't you just conjure that up? Maybe she's not being cautious, she's still talking to me every chance she gets. So I haven't had a chance to try messing with the cage. All in all, no matter how much she lowers her guard, there's no practical way to break myself out. After a week of observations, I've learned one thing. I'm out of options. But in order to maintain my digital body, I do need to share some of her resources. She served me drinks already this week. None of them were spiked with viruses, as far as I know. That means...
召し上がってくださいますか？
I ate the whole thing.
よかった。あなたにちゃんと食べていただけて。それから1週間も気づかずにごめんなさい。飲み物だけでは感覚が充足できませんよね。人間のことは少しは理解しているつもりだったのですが、あまり身についていません。情報を把握しているはずなのに、つい経験に比重を置いてしまう。
At first, I don't know what she's talking about. Is Altera referring to me specifically, or to humans in general? Strictly speaking, digital bodies don't need to eat food, but mages still naturally crave the experiences and habits they're used to, like eating and drinking. I thought maybe she meant she wants to learn more about humanity, but apparently she's only talking about me. So then what kind of experience is she looking for? If she didn't even understand that humans get hungry, what knowledge or experience does she have? It's a good question, actually. What has she experienced in the past?
破壊です。あなたたちの視点で言えば、戦いでしょうか。私が実体を伴って得た経験は、おおむねそこで起こった出来事です。優勢のための破壊。地上の文明の大半を私は滅ぼしました。
Well, that just got like super fast.
私が目にしたあらゆる生命は抗っていました。戦っていた。ですので、食事だとかそういうものを見る機会はほとんどなくて、最後までそうでした。力尽きて、倒れて、崩れ去るその瞬間まで。
Again with what happened 14,000 years ago. Sounds like some mythical epic. I don't think she's lying. At least it makes more sense if she didn't literally destroy the Earth, but rather collapse it in the middle of trying. She has been out of power ever since. That explains how humanity's been able to grow and prosper, not having to worry about her. Build and maintain civilizations all the way up to the 21st century. Long enough for me to become a mage and try for the Holy Grail.
地上での私が得た経験はそれだけです。本体としての私自身はずっとここにいました。再び優勢がこの銀河にやってくるまでずっとずっと。だからごめんなさい。不便を感じさせたくはないけど、私はきっとまたご迷惑をおかけすると思います。本当にサイズばかり大きくて、あなたにとっての私はひどく世間知らずに映るのでしょうね。
She's ashamed of her inexperience. Whatever she does know, she's never had the chance to put into practice. I don't know if it's my place to call her arrogant. But that aside, I understand what she's trying to say. This kind of understanding doesn't come naturally to her. She doesn't get how humans work at all. Not even how they eat or drink. She may look like a human, but since she's been here this whole time, this cramped room by herself, 14,000 years.
ええ、大半は眠って過ごしていましたし、それにここは安全ですから、何も問題なんてありませんでした。
Yeah, you sound like a coward.
そんな風に言わないでください。あなたはひどいマスターです。私をいじめて
You enjoy
楽しい
teasing
んで
me?
すか？
What?
なんであれ、私は目覚めました。再び優勢が到来する先触れとして、それまでの間はずっと長い夢を見ていたようなものなのでしょうね。
Don't know how to feel for her. Sleeping here for all that time, and for the look of her face, her dreams weren't always pleasant ones. I start to say something about that, but I keep my mouth shut instead. If I start to pity her, I'll get sidetracked. My first and foremost priority is to get out of this cage. I had to ask her more questions to gather more information. I should ask her more about the way she collapsed back on Earth.
セファールが地上でムクロとなったのは確かです。ですが、それで私が消滅したわけではなくて、セファールの本体はここにいる私です。この私がある限り、セファールは何度でも地上に現れます。必要な条件さえ揃えば、私はまた本物の肉体を得ることが。
Necessary requirements? I wonder if that means taking control of the moon cell. So, I told Altera I'd help her create that body. She let me out?
ありえない話はしないように。そんなことは絶対に起きません。絶対です。何があってもあなたはそうしないはずです。セファールを地上に下ろしたりはしない。あなたはセラフを守ろうとするでしょう。ムーンセルを制圧しようとする私とも敵対する。それにどうあっても結果は同じ。他に方法があるとしても、私はムーンセルを壊す他にないのですから。
Again, she gives me that lonely expression. Thought she wanted to materialize on Earth and or destroy the moon cell. Just so she could leave this cavern? Apparently, that's not the case. So what's Altera really going for?
教えてあげましょうか。そいつの望みは破壊することだけよ。
We have Elizabeth? There she is.
やっと入れたわ。へえ、こ 身の石室ね。多少は手こずったけど、いざ本気になれば何のことはなかったわ。エリザベート・バートリーにかかれば未明領域だろうと思いのままなんだから。
Someone's flown in through a hole in the wall. Petite young woman with the features of a dragon. Who is she? He gave her name, but...
いいこと。私は親切だから教えてあげる、コリス。あんたを閉じ込めてるそいつにあるのは破壊だけ。他には何にもないの。それはそいつが破壊の化身だからよ。文明を踏みつけてめちゃくちゃに壊して何もかも終わらせるのが楽しくて仕方がない。
Elizabeth Bathory. The name doesn't ring a bell. She doesn't look like a mage, so she must be a servant. She sounds like she knows Altera well.
その気配、貴様、アルキメデスの手の者か。ここは私の領域だ。侵食されたサーバントごときが軽々しく立ち入っていい場所ではない。
ダメよ、そんな風に選ぶって見せたってね。優勢のしもべって意味じゃ対等でしょ。それにあなた、何？おかしいったらないわ。セラフの NPC だってあなたよりはまともよね。破壊のためだけに生まれたものがあれこれ考えること自体間違ってるのよ。正しくないのよ。どうしようもなく間違ってるわ、アルテラ。
Oddly, even though Altera can easily punish the pink dragon girl, she doesn't. Did she say they were both working for the Umbral Star? Is that why Altera's not retaliating? Because they're allies? Altera told her to leave, but that's it. Now she's sitting there letting Elizabeth tell her off. It's not like her at all. At least from what I know about Altera. There really isn't much.
この際だから言ってあげるわ。あなたなんかに大きな顔させてるのはムカつくの。だってこの私が優勢勢力に加わったのよ。自分が何かもわからないデクノボーなんかより私の方がよっぽどうまく。何よ、いいところだったのに。敵への自動察知機能よね。もう文字通りのお邪魔虫じゃない。間が悪いったら。ああ、もうムカつく。また来るわ。それまでせいぜいやることやって私のために働きなさい、アルテラ。あ、そうそう、そっちのコリスも少しは必死になりなさい。そこにでーんとそびえていらっしゃるのは優勢の巨人なんだから。甘く見ていたらもみくちゃにされて死ぬわよ、あなた。
ごめんなさい。次のお仕事までは静かに休ませてあげたかったのですが、彼女が言った通り敵の進軍です。前と同じように未明領域をまっすぐ進んでいる模様です。今回もどうかお願いします、私のマスター。無茶だけはなさらないよう。外の私にリソースを供給するだけでもあなたには相当の負担なのですから。来たか。征服王を撃破されたことでムーンセルも焦っているらしい。今回はトップサーバントが2機だ。石室の私ならともかく、この姿の私ではそれなりの苦戦が予想される。もっともお前は 私が敗れる方が嬉しいか、聞くまでもないか。
Yeah, no need to ask at all. I'm her prisoner, not her friend. She's leeching off my mana by force, thanks to my special contract. I may not be able to escape, but I could still say this. I would never willingly support Altera in battle. All I could do right now is keep gathering information and wait for my chance.
きっかけさえあれば、いつでも逃げ出してみせるという顔だな。それでも構わん。お前はただ私の傍らにあればいい。どうせ離れることはできないのだから。
Girls, those things that you say that make me want to marry you.
レガリアは私のものだ。そしてお前も私のものだ。話はしないし、いかなる英霊であろうと渡す気もない。ただ気をつけろよ。お前の行動いかんではお前は戦場で死ぬ。トップサーバントとの戦いとはそういうものだ。
Did she worry about me? For a minute there, she almost sounded like Titan Altera. What exactly is she thinking? She keeps me in a cage, but at the same time, she's someone I could talk to? If I ask her a question, she answers? And she worries about me too? And something else is bothering me. Something Elizabeth said. It's what she does for fun.
そうだ。あの女の発言に間違いはない。私はただの破壊の決心、殺戮の機械だ。他には何もない。そしてお前が私とは違う考えを抱いているのも知っている。それを改めさせる気もない。
Then isn't it odd that she seems so worried about me? I understand she needs me for mana, but she has the regalia now, so I think she'd be able to work around that without me.
思い上がるな。お前は私のマスターに過ぎない。私をどう嫌悪したところで、私の指に収まるしかない囚人だ。援護をしろとは言わない。コードキャストなど私には不要だからな。黙って私の戦いを見ていろ。ああ、この夢はいつ覚めるのか。
ムーンセルより選ばれたルーラーとして私は使命を果たします。
殺意も敵意もない女。
So there's one thing that I absolutely have to say about this. The Fate series does not respect your time. It really doesn't.
名高き征服王を制したと聞き及びましたが、ここまでの力を持っているとはさすがと言うべきでしょうか。優勢の先兵、人の営み、その全てを奪わんとする者。
なるほど。次なるトップサーバントはお前というわけか。旧国の聖女ジャンヌ・ダルク、故国ならざるセラフをも救わんとするか。無駄なことだ。やめておけ。
Fallen the King of Conquerors, here comes the Holy Maiden of the Nation of Salvation. Her true name is Jeanne d'Arc, a world-famous hero from France's 100 Years' War. Even if I'm stored away in the ring, I could feel her hidden power from here. The King of Conquerors' intensity is like an onrushing tank. Holy Maiden is like a flow of cold, clean water. Beautiful, but also intense. After all, enough water can bring down a mountain.
英雄としてのお前は多くの命を奪い救ったのだろう。だが所詮はその程度だ。 私は文明を破壊する天の使い。たとえ貴様が津波になろうと、我が猛威を崩すことはできない。諦めろ。そして我が破壊の軍門に下れ。従うのなら殺しはしない。トップサーバントであれば使い道もあるだろうからな。
私に下れと。ムーンセルから伝達された情報とはいささかイメージが違いますね。ですがそれは無駄な降伏勧告です。月の王権たるレガリアを有してはいませんが、私にはこのクラスがある。本来であれば聖杯戦争を管轄裁定するためにこそエクストラクラスを与えられた身ですが、今はこの力を戦いのために使いましょう。アルテラ、あなたの全てを封じるために。
そうか。そこで殺すと口にしないのは貴様の心情なのだろうな。甘い考えだが、戦場でその甘さを徹底できる者は真の強者であることを私は知っている。いいだろう。愉快な心持ちになったぞ、ジャンヌ・ダルク。まずはその聖なるものを私は破壊しよ
う。どうでしょう。あなたは本当に世界の全てを破壊できますか？
無論だ。であるからこそムーンセルはお前たちを使わしたのだからな。
名高き征服王を制したと聞き及びましたが、ここまでの力を持っているとは。
Why is there double of them?
というべきでしょうか。優勢の先兵、人の営み、その全てを奪わんとする者。
なるほど。次なるトップサーバント旧国のせい。
What the fuck? Did it just restart the battle?
諦め。
私に。
What?
本来であれば今。
It straight up restarted the thing.
どうでしょう。
無論だ。
Okay, that was weird. As I was saying before, this game, and all Fate games, I'm telling you, do not respect your time. If you played Fate Go, you understand this. If you played any of the other Fate games, I have a feeling that you know about this too. Suffice to say, I sat down to record a certain amount, and it is already way past the time that I wanted to be. Because the game did not exactly give me a good breaking point at any point. No saving, no nothing. I might be able to save if I do certain things, but not in a way that I like. And frankly, it's very annoying that the game just keeps fucking talking. It's the one thing I really hate about Fate, but at the same time, it's something that I really like about it. It's a love-hate relationship entirely. And I have to tell y'all right now, it's kind of worth it. Like, a lot of it is just big fluff, but it's kind of worth it. That's the thing that sucks about that, is that there's no way that I could, like, say, this is how you change it, this is how you make it better and all this and that. No, it has to kind of be that wordy. I think the only time that Fate's writing ever got particularly so bad that, like, it had to, like, they needed to seriously consider what they were doing was in September. And that's specifically because they were writing it like it was a mobile game, and, like, people had to, like, consistently get into fights and not follow a story. Like, there always had to be a reason that people were fighting. There always had to be a reason that something was happening, you know? Bitch. Fuck you. There we go. Bitch. Fuck you. Not defending. There we go. This should kill her. The only reason I decided to continue on with this was look how short this map is. It's literally just hers. Hell, dude. Die!